Hello, Pat Skeets here from meandmycricut.com. Today I'm going to do a page share. This is of my granddaughters, so they're getting into the teen years. They're growing up. So I suppose these pages are teen. There's a sweet 16 birthday in this group as well. So, all right. So, if you like these pages, you can go to my website, and in Everyday Life Scrapbook number 52, you'll find these layouts, and there's a design space link for each page so that you can copy it if you like. All right, this is my youngest granddaughter. She's 13 here. This is the summer. She totally grew up in 2 months. It was unbelievable, the change. I didn't even recognize her. Okay, so not my little girl anymore. All right, I just did, they're wearing denim. This is from the 16th birthday party. The family was all together. Anyway, she's wearing denim, so I found this denim blue paper for a frame, and I cut it large so that it would create a frame. I then found this paper has a box printed on it with these flowers in the corner and some writing. So I just covered up the writing with a big frame. And then this was, a lot of the pads nowadays have tags or cards, stuff like that in squares all over. So I cut up one of them because it had the flowers that coordinated with this. And I just cut it, it was a square. I cut it in a diagonal and put it on each side, tilted the picture, and it covered everything in the box underneath and left me with what I wanted. Then I just added this border here and there. I cut the end off it and put it to balance. Found some stickers. Well, these are actually from the paper, and I lifted them. I cut them out and lifted them. And I have a pretty page without much effort, no Cricut. Just cut it out. Well, this is a border punch, Martha Stewart. And this is the two girls. So here's the, I had to force them I had to bribe them to come for pictures, so I could take pictures of them. And she hates getting her picture taken. Absolutely hates it. I'm lucky I got 3 pictures of her. She's not camera shy at all. Okay, so with all the denim again, this paper is from the same pad as the other one. Let me see what that is. I usually write on the back the name of the pad. I didn't on these. Okay, magnolias all over the place. Very pretty paper. I just made big frames with a darker blue to make things pop, because it was a bit calm. These pictures are deeper in tone. So then I did a border with, I have long skinny embossing folders. They're very old, from Cricut when they were into that with the Cuttlebug. So I embossed these borders and inked them so that the pattern would show up. And I like the way that turned out. This is a Cricut image corner that I cut out, and all these flourishes. I put gems on the tips of them just to snazzy it up a little bit. And these are floral clusters from Creative Memories. The bloom, botanical blooms in the blue series. I did another corner here and just added diamond gems all around. The pictures make the page, because they're pretty good pictures of my girls. I can't believe how they're growing up. Here's the sweet 16 birthday. This is a fun page. The birthday was all in gold and pink theme. So there's her gift was in a blown up balloon. And then they had special cookies made. They're all iced with gold leaf and stuff all over them. Champagne bottles, her name, cake, Sweet 16, I don't know, and all kinds of cookies. I took a photo of a few of them. And so anyway, I just found gold and pink paper for the background. And then tassel, this was like banners, so it was girly. I used that for a big wide border across the whole page. And then added this metallic paper. I did emboss it for a border top and bottom and left it nice and wide. Then I used balloon image because of all the balloons. And then this floral. It was just girly. So I used this floral corner. It's actually a corner. I used it along the bottom twice, and I did it smaller for a corner here and just as a grouping there. This Sweet 16 tag I found in Design Space, and it's printed with a pen. So I used my pen to make that, and it turned out kind of pretty. So I put it up with Brad's on there, and that's my Sweet 16. Precious. Here's more pictures at the party of the two girls holding the 16 balloons. So this, I used a combination of pinks and mauves, and the colors of the pictures. They're kind of bluey mauve. Anyway, this was a border print, a big border print. So I didn't want to cover it up too much. I did a wide, wavy border across both pages at the background. And then I just ran with these flowers. This is a grouping of, I think it's called Painted Garden from Creative Memories. And these were the perfect colors for this page. And then I did cut out some Cricut butterflies and a border for here. Sweet 16 title, a tag, a frame behind it. It's a little frame and tag because I just don't like my images just all by themselves. I like to layer things. And then I found a matching frame here to coordinate with this. I did it twice, and I looped it through the pictures loop there, and then here I did it right beside. She was reading her cards and opening her gifts there. And this is her first boyfriend. I don't know, I think, anyway, her first boyfriend. Sweet 16 birthday. And now here is her with her boyfriend. When we went to take the pictures outside, he came along, so I got his picture in there, and I called this page First Love. She did break up with him already. Anyway, okay, I love this page. I just love the colors of everything. Good pictures, too. You can't have a beautiful page without beautiful pictures. If any of you are thinking of having your pages published, the photos you use are very important. They have to be good, too. Okay, I have been published in Creative Scrapbooker magazine a couple of times, but I stopped sending in submissions. Once each of my granddaughters were published in the magazine, I stopped sending them in. Anyway, okay, so I used this paper at one sheet of this. I think I actually used two. This is the background, and I used 2 sheets, and I cut them, 8 inches, and just used it as the center right across both. then did a border all across just below the middle of the page, and then another border here, a patch of paper, block right here as a background. So this background has 1, 2, 3 different papers, and then this is the fourth. I did a border along the bottom of the polka dot one, over there and here. And this gave me a frame for my title. I did another one up here in a larger size just to fill in that space behind the photo to create layers. I put a circle in there, and this is a leaf punch. These are leaves from the paper pad that I have. I cut out that paper. I cut up the paper to cut out all these leaves to scatter around here. So there isn't a lot of Cricut on this page, just my title, Beautiful, this giant flourish to pick up the yellow on top, and the frames here. They're pretty. These are embellishments from Creative Memories. Since I rep them in Canada now, I buy a lot of their embellishments. Nice page again. Hope you're liking these. I have a Facebook group, so I'd love it if you joined my Facebook group too. And please subscribe below on my YouTube channel. That'd be wonderful. All right. This is my 2 granddaughters again. I got another picture of her. There's a lot of pictures of this one, but hardly any of her. Maybe she'll outgrow this shy stage. Anyway, because they're wearing denim, I used denim paper. But I must say, this whole page layout is one Cricut image. I think it's a close to my heart. They have whole page layouts in Design Space, and this is one of them. So it's like a basket weave all along the bottom. I repeated it and flipped it, so it's the same on both. I changed it up a little bit with the tags. Like, that's about it though. These floral corners are beautiful. I added that My Girls title over there. I put a heart up here. It's all denim looking. Found a very pretty floral and coordinate here. It just, I love it. I use the heart border punch on top and bottom of these pictures. So it makes the page very simple. If you go into Design Space and just look under page layout, or scrapbook page in Design Space, you might, under images, you'll find, and if you go, there's a lot of close to my heart images, or cartridges rather, in Design Space, and several of them have page layouts. Cards too, if you're interested in those. So this is all with Cricut too, these flowers. I added embellishments from Creative Memories, but and I did a lot of gems, navy gems on there. Anyway, love those girls. Okay, this is the older one, and she loves doing selfies. And I follow her on Instagram, and I don't think she knows it. So I download her pictures, and then I scrapbook them, and she never knows because she never sees them. Anyway, I think I did. She came to visit, and I showed her the pages, and where did you get these pictures? Anyway, it surprised her. I found this title, Selfie Queen, and I thought it was kind of perfect for this page. Puckering the lips and everything. I think it's so cute. So I had this paper with lights on it, so I wanted to coordinate. So I did lights on this side, but one of them fell off. I lost it. Anyway, I used this leaf frame here and here behind this. Used wood to make it more earthy or rustic. And so this paper for the frame is wood. This is an interesting frame. I quite like that. Here's a different frame on this side. Oh, there's the leaf frame again. So 1, 2, 3 of them. Now I found this. This is the inside of this. So instead of throwing it out, I kept it and I just put it on top and angled it over this picture. I thought that was really cute. Now this had potted plants on the paper. So I cut it out and tucked the photo underneath. You can see. And then I did a cluster up here of the, I had some images of potted plants as well, so I added those up there. And then there's a light bulb thing because of this. I guess this was in the pad. There's another embellishment that I added on top of that grouping. Anyway, I thought it was a fun page. I quite enjoyed it. Puckered lips, too cute. So when she broke up with her boyfriend, her first boyfriend, she was heartbroken. And so she wanted to go to New York for I guess a few days over, this was I think March break. So her mom took her to New York for a day, and this is some pictures that I got from New York. So I did the city skyline here, New York. There's 2 different ones on this page. And then because these pictures were kind of like a lot of gray and black and white, I used these tones, the beige from here, beige and gray, sort of it all worked together. So with the city skyline here, I did the Statue of Liberty's head up here on a tag in this corner. I cut out these circles and cut them. I might have cut them in half, but it might just be 2 different circles. And then I found this wrought iron frame in ornamental iron cartridge, because this is wrought iron door. That's why I did it. It looked like the door. And so it made a cute frame for this. Then I just did New York here with a heart. I love New York sort of thing. And added some flourishes. So it's quite a simple page. But they're her memories of New York visit with her mom. More of the selfie queen. So this paper pad is all, it's like craft paper, but these papers are all like fabric woven. So I decided, because of the color of her hair and her skin color in these pictures, I went with this look. Found these coordinating papers in the pad and just worked with, this was a border that was on one sheet, cut that out. There was another border from that sheet. This border is Creative Memories, I believe. So I found these delicate flower images and I just did clusters. The ones underneath I didn't quite like, so I added some on top to make it, give it more depth, and they were fussier looking. Loved them. So I used the same frame on both pages, made it extra big to fill in, and added some butterflies with the flowers all over, and then this one up here with a tail. It's kind of pretty. This is just, I added this to the cluster here to make it grow up the side. And yeah, just added black enamel dots as a trail, the butterfly trails. And that's it. It was quite simple. Now, you know, this might be nice for even engagement, wedding, a rustic wedding, that sort of thing. A lot of pages that you see if they're really pretty and there may be kids in it, you could use it for special occasions or portraits. All right, so like I said, she likes pictures. And so, oh, Mom, stop the car. Take my picture. And she wanted a picture in front of the snow or something. I have no idea. So I had a lot of fun with this. This is all Creative Memories paper. And this polar bear border is flocked. This icicle border is flocked. It's so perfect for this page. Did a floral border in the middle. And then I did a giant snowflake frame and tucked the photo inside it. Just so that it overlaps. And then big snowflakes here. This is a sticker, a layered sticker that I lifted. Added gems all around in the snowflakes in blue. And then created a cluster here with embellishments from Creative Memories. They're all this winter collection. So layered and lifted and added snowflakes all over. So I really like this page. I don't do single pages that often. But it was lovely. I like the result. It's so browny. I guess it was night. That's why I ended up using this paper with the beige and blue. And again, take my picture. She's standing in front of a wall. But it's a very rustic, earthy wall in torn, tattered jeans. So I just loved that picture. And I had this funky paper that was in the same colors as this rustic wall. So I did a frame for the picture, and I cut the top of the photo with my Creative Memories photo cutting system. And then I found this image of bricks because she's in the bricks. So I put it beside the frame, tucked it under, added embellishments, did a title, Just Shine. And this is from Southwest. It kind of looked like this image, Southwest cartridge in Design Space. I love that cartridge. So it just seemed to go with the whole look of the page, and I just love how this turned out. I added an arrow back there with layers. And this is just embellishments from Creative Memories and stars. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, you can get the Design Space links, as I said, on my website, meandmycricut.com. There is a link below, so I hope you enjoyed this. Happy scrapping.